Poor time management. How to overcome it. How do you get past it? How do you fix it? How do you get better at time management? How is it stopping you from reaching your full potential? These are all things that we are going to talk about in this video. But before I give you an answer on how to overcome or how to get better at time management, we have to look at some of the reasons why you're actually struggling with time management. Now, I have my laptop right in front of me, and I have looked up some reasons why people have poor time management. And before I give you some solutions on how to get better at time management, I'm going off my experience on how to get better with time management. And maybe my experience can help you, because I used to have very bad time management. I used to always be late to things. I used to always, just show up late, or always miss deadlines for homework, or, just never on time for anything. And how did I fix that? And I will let you guys know how I fixed that. But first, I want to go over the reasons why some people have poor time management and why I had poor time management. And the first reason, it says procrastination, it says distractions, it says multitasking, it says missing deadlines, it says poor planning, it says trying to be a perfectionist. It also says not using time management apps. Now, that one is a tricky one, but we're going to get into that. And it says being busy rather than being effective. Now, that one is a tricky one too. But the first thing that many people really struggle with is procrastination. Now, I've dropped a video on procrastination already, on how to overcome it, how it's killing your dreams, and how it's killing your life. All you need to do is subscribe and go watch that video and learn how to overcome your procrastination. And there you go. You already did step one. You're taking the time out to figure out why you're doing it wrong. But the reason why you have poor time management is because of all these reasons that they just said. If one of these apply to you, how do you overcome it? And I'm going to hit on every one of these topics. Procrastination, you just have to choose the right thing and do the right thing. Now, that may be a simple and broad answer, but to be honest, you know what you need to do. You know what you have time for. You're just not thinking deeply about what you have time for and when you have to do it, and you're just putting your wants over your needs. And sometimes you need to put your needs over your wants. And a lot of people struggle with that, because putting your needs over your wants is a very hard thing to do. And it really separates the average person to the above average person. If the above average person always are worried about their needs and not their wants. The average person is always worried about their wants. And I'm not gonna lie, when you're procrastinating, that's because you're usually putting your wants before your needs. And I know sometimes we want a lot of things, but sometimes we need to do what we need to do in order to get what we want, if that makes sense. And if that makes sense, you get exactly what I'm saying. Now, you have people out there trying to be a perfectionist. Now, nobody's ever going to be perfect. It's going to damn near be impossible. You're going to make mistakes, and you're going to fall along that journey. And that causes poor time management, because you're only focused on being perfect at one thing. You cannot focus on being perfect at one thing, but you can damn sure give it the best that you can give. And if you're giving something the best that you can give, sometimes you just have to not settle with that, but understand that this is the best that you can do and work on getting better at it over time. Don't sit up there and try to focus on getting better at it that day, because when it comes to getting better at things, it takes time. You're not going to sit there and get better in one day, and that's why you're messing up your time. A lot of us, we sit up there and we take tests and we get stuck on one question, and we try to figure out that one question. We have 20 more questions to answer. And by the time you figure out that one question, you're like, well, your brain is fried to the point where you forgot about all the 20 questions. Now you ran out of time, and now you fail the test because you're only focused on one question. Or a lot of us try to focus on one problem in our life, and we put all our energy into one problem, and now we have all these other problems in our life, and we're like, well, damn, I don't have time for it. No, you did have time for it. You just poured time into just one section of your life, and that's where you messed up at, and that's why you have poor time management. So instead of just pouring into one section of your life, pour into multiple sections of your life. And that, and whatever that is for you, and however that looks for you, that's my advice to you. Now, I really want to get into the poor planning. If you're bad at planning, there's multiple apps that you can use on your phone, like reminders, calendars, and You don't even need an app. You sometimes, you need a. Sometimes you just have a calendar right there. Like I have a calendar right here, and I'm gonna show you guys. I have a calendar right here. I have a calendar, laptop, and everything. I have a calendar right there, and it lets me know what needs to be done. It lets me know what I need to do. I even have notes up there that tells me what things I really need to focus on. Now, poor planning is just an excuse of being lazy. You're being lazy, and being lazy is another reason why bad time management is just happening to you. Stop being lazy and plan out your day. Now, what I really want to talk about is multitasking. Multitasking is a very tricky one. You want to know why I say that? It's because some people are good at it and some people are bad at it. Now, if you're good at multitasking, this doesn't apply to you. But if you're bad at multitasking, I suggest that you stop. I suggest that you take your time on, you just take your time and slow your brain down and think about what you're doing and think about what you need to do. Think about how you're going to do it and just plan it out. That goes back to poor planning. Multitasking and poor planning kind of go hand in hand with me, because if you're trying to multitask and you're bad at multitasking, you need to create a plan to where you don't have to multitask. You know what I mean? And if you have poor planning skills, of course you're going to have bad time management. You need to take the time out to plan out what you need to do, how much time you're going to spend doing it, and what time you need to get done doing it by, instead of sitting there trying to multitask. Now, the thing about poor time management and how I overcame it, I really overcame poor time management by just picking out the things that were important to me in life. Like, every day I wake up and I decide to make a video about something that people struggle with in life. And I create time for that. I make the time for that. And I plan for that. And this is important to me. So, of course, I make time for it. I plan for it. I have classes. Classes are important. I plan for classes. I have homework. I plan and I take out time of my day to get my homework done. And that's how you solve your time management. You just have to choose what's important to you and plan out what's important to you and take the time out your day to do it if it's important. Now, I'm not gonna lie. If you can make time to go to a party, if you can make time to go smoke weed, if you can make time to go watch a movie, if you can make time to go scroll on TikTok and Instagram and take pictures for Instagram and TikTok and go to the beach and post that bikini picture, or go to the gym and post that picture of you working out, why can't you make time for other things that you need to do? It's because you don't value those things, and when you don't value those things, you usually don't plan for those. So my suggestion to you is how you overcome poor time management is to really find out what you really want to do. Find out stuff that you really value and plan about that and make time for it. And it's really easier. It's really easy. Like, it is. Like, a lot of people are going to say it's easier said than done. But I promise to you, if you talk to people that like what they're doing, bro, they'll tell you they find the time to do it. Like, there's people that love to go to the gym. They find the time to go to the gym. They make time to go to the gym, if I'm being honest with you. If you talk to people that love to cook, they find time and they make time for them to cook. I'm not gonna lie to you. So my thing is, just find something that you like doing. Find something that you love doing and that you're gonna make time for. And I'm not gonna lie, if you know you have some things that you need to do, like if you're in school and you still have things that you love that you need to do, well, you have to understand that right now you're in school. So you have to find time to do your homework. You have to find time to, work out, or you have to find time to study. You have to find time to do other things. And this is a prime example of what I mean. If you're a university student, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you're planning on coming to college, be aware of this. If you have homework due on a Friday night, and let's say it's the beginning of the week. It's the beginning of the week. You have a homework assignment due on Friday, but there's a party that you want to go to Friday night. Don't wait all week to do that homework on Friday. If you have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 4 days to do that assignment, your best bet is to get started on that assignment Monday night, or look into what you need to do for that assignment. So then you have an estimate on how long that assignment is going to take you, and now you know what you need to do for that assignment. But I don't like partying. I don't say party because that's a waste of time. That's another thing, bad time management. You guys want to put your time into something that's viable. You guys want to put your time into something that's going to help you grow, something that's going to help you get money, something that's just going to benefit you in general. And that's what I'm saying here. So when it comes to poor time management, many people put their time into things that don't benefit them, and that's why they waste time, because those things are not benefiting them. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, the reason why I had a poor time management was I used to smoke a lot of weed, I used to vape, I used to watch a lot of porn. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna sit up here and tell you guys the truth. Like, and I used to always make time for those bad habits, but I never made time for what I needed to do. And the moment I switched my wants and my needs, I became better. My grades got better. I became a better person. I got healthier. I'm more focused. I'm chasing my dream. I've been seeing amazing results. You know, so sometimes you have to put your needs before your wants. And when you understand that, life gets a whole lot easier and life gets a whole lot better. And I see life as a big video game. I see life as a big GTA 5. People will spend all day on the game leveling up their character instead of real life leveling up their character. And my thing is, I want to leave you guys with this before I end the video. Pour time into building your character. Pour time into building you. You know what I mean? You have to pour time into building you. Pour time into building who you want to become, and level up your character on this earth right now. And I'm not gonna lie, that's what it takes sometimes. Like, it takes that time that you don't want to do some things, that you just have to do them. And that's the hard part about this thing. A lot of us really operate on how we feel. And when you operate on how you feel, you create bad habits like poor time management. And when you operate out of discipline and consistency and doing things that you need to do and not off your feelings, you become a better person. And I kind of say that goes for any gender, because I'm not going to sit there and say, oh, women can't operate on how they feel. Bro, I'm not going to lie. People just need to operate off of discipline and consistency if you guys want to achieve your dreams and goals. And how do you do that? By putting your needs before your wants. And many people don't understand that. But you guys got the gist of the video. You guys got the gist of what you need to do. So you guys go ahead, have a nice day. I hope this helped you overcome your poor time management, or give you an idea on how to overcome it. And good luck to you. Let me know if you guys need anything. You can text me on Instagram at journeywithaaron __. Or you can leave a comment letting me know, or drop your Instagram and I DM you. Or, we'll just set up a meeting, I don't know. Whatever you guys need to do, let me know. Have a nice day. I care for you guys. Good luck on your journey.